This is Noel Tate from the rock band Leader and Trapped in a World, the Howard the Duck podcast, and you're listening to Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks podcast.
Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on our comic book creator interviews, including our monthly Chichester chats with comic book legend D.G. Chichester, superhero movie brackets in our search for the worst comic book movie of all time, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Luke of Perich, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks podcast.
Get yourself some justice.
Unlimited justice.
Wow, that almost sounds like we planned it, but we planned nothing here, too. Anyway, welcome back to another episode of Unlimited Justice.
Flying by the seat of our pants.
Your source for everything Justice League and Justice Society. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, that Earth 2 supervillain.
It's me. They know who I am. It's fine. I need no introduction, Philip. But no, just in case it's your first podcast, Little Hellfire, sup?
You may have seen her pictures everywhere, like the wall of the post office in Florida.
I was gonna say wanted poster.
All right, so today we're wrapping up that 3-part arc of the Earth 1, Earth 2 meeting of the Justice League and the Justice Society, interrupted by the Secret Society of Supervillains. So that's comes fast.
Not so secret, but whatever.
Yeah. And we have 2 new issues to talk about.
Yeehaw, baby!
All right, so let's get to Justice League of America 197. Pull this up. All right, so Justice League of America 197 from December 1981.
Still no Baby Lilith. It's fine. We won't talk about it.
Crisis in Limbo.
Hey-o.
Hey-o. Writer Jerry.
If you're a Futurama fan, no, Barbados Slim doesn't show up.
Oh, jeez.
Shout out to new episodes, and I hope they figure it out with Bender, because there's no Futurama without Bender. Moving on.
Writer Jerry, friend of the show, Jerry Conway.
This is Jerry Conway, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics podcast.
Pencilers George Perez and
69 for a few more months.
Hey-o.
My favorite person for a few more months.
George Perez and Keith Pollard, pencilers, inker Romeo Tangle, colorist Carl Gafford, and letterer Ben Oda. Editor Len Wein.
Hey-o.
Hey-o. Crisis in Limbo. All right. Banishing the...
They don't make them like this anymore, bro. Look at this cover.
No, I know. And again, if this was 3 issues back then, this would have been 6 to 12 these days.
Oh yeah, added every single DC comic ever.
I mean, you would have spent 1 issue on capturing each hero, so that's like 10 right there. Oh yeah, this would have been
a tie-in to every main book, an annual even.
What? Batman's disappeared? Where's Batman? Let's call the rest of the Bat family. Where is Batman?
They're like, hey, we need to pad this out. Somebody get Bendis on the phone.
Bendis.
We kid.
Maybe.
Bendis.
It's just something about guys named Brian, man. We really have beef with dudes named Brian.
I know.
Nobody tell Brian.
That could work for Bendis too.
Exactly. We just don't like the name Brian, apparently. If your name's Brian, you might be cool, but I don't know now.
Okay, let's actually do the podcast that we get paid nothing for.
Exactly. Sorry.
I just love
10
that.
in the morning on a Saturday. What do you want from me, Philip?
I just love that drop. Anyway, banishing the 10 defeated heroes to Limbo does, as the Ultra Humanite had planned, eliminate all superheroes from one parallel Earth. Earth 2.
Because they don't matter.
Oh! When the Earth 1 villains, Killer Frost, Floronic Man, Cheetah, and Signal Man, learned that their allies had known all along that it would be Earth 2 whose heroes would disappear, they turned against their leader only to be banished back to Earth 1.
Get out of here, Bunky!
Wait, so you're telling me someone was able to outsmart Killer Frost,
Floronic Man?
Cheetah, and Signal Man? Get out of town.
I would feel if look, listen, if Ultra Humanite duped me, I'd feel a certain way too, bro. I'd be ashamed, appalled, outraged.
There's a reason he didn't go to Lex Luthor. Killer Frost takes charge of the Earth 1 villains. Oh my god. And overcoming Green Lantern and Elongated Man. Alright, let me fix this.
Wow.
Let me fix this. Overcoming Hal Jordan and Elongated Man.
And I, of course, love Hal Jordan.
Yeah. They used the JLA transmatter to reach Limbo and free the imprisoned heroes.
Ah, yes, before boom tubes and mother boxes, transmatter.
That's right. Could just come up and right up. Not only go up and down 22,300 miles above the Earth, but also, didn't it also take you to Earth too?
Allegedly.
Oh my. Oh yeah.
When the plot demanded it, sure. Why not? Throw it in.
Oh my. So yeah, they reach Limbo and free the imprisoned heroes who defeat the villains. In the midst of running rampant across the face of Earth 2, now without heroes, the remaining Secret Society members are summoned to an emergency meeting, only to discover that the meeting has been called by the heroes they had sent into Limbo.
Crisscross.
Each taking on his or her previous antagonist, the Justice League and Justice Society champions defeat the villains and hurl them into their own teleportation device. Burn. How you like it? Burn. Yeah.
It's okay. They went to go open a couple of Boston pizza parlors. It's fine.
Oh.
I thought they were Boston pizza owners.
Hurl them their own teleportation device, sending them to Limbo along with the Earth 1 villains and restoring Earth 2 to normal. Whatever normal is.
Well, normal, exactly. Quote unquote. Bunny ears.
Let's see. This issue is reprinted in Crisis on Multiple Earths, Volume 6. Oh my. Okay.
Nobody's help Brian.
I'm just waiting for the articles.
You should cover these classics by Jerry Conway on the DC side.
How many times did the Justice League and the Justice Society team up pre-Crisis?
And of course, we'll just go under and hey, if you want to hear the origin of this idea,
the 5 best and the 5 worst Justice League Justice Society team ups. All the superheroes of Earth 2, except for the 5 who were banished to Limbo, cease to exist in this story, and then are later restored to reality. However, none of them are shown or even mentioned by name. This could all be considered to be behind the scenes. Duh. That's funny. You don't even see them or disappear or nothing. Oh.
Talk about magic wand waving it away.
Hey-oh!
Manscaped, for your consideration.
I told you, anything in the genital area, please sponsor.
Viagra, Cialis, sure, why not? I'm a millennial, at least.
Or Lilith
We grew up with those commercials.
Or Lilith Hellfire's Lifeblood, Mountain Dew, Taco Bell, the doors are open.
Yeah. Mountain Dew, come on!
This is an important issue in the JSA pre-crisis chronology. The banishment of the villains to Limbo was referenced at least twice, when Killer Frost escaped and blackmailed Firestorm to fight the JLA and Firestorm number 4, and when the
blackmail? You mean offered him some poontang?
Whoa!
This podcast is rated Teen Plus.
No, Lil. Keep it classy.
Superior puss. Wrong network. Wrong side of the network. You keep that filthy crap on the Marvel side.
And when the Ultra Humanite from 1941 freed his or her Earth 2 comrades from Limbo in All-Star Squadron Annual Number 2.
All-Star Squadron. Better than One Star Squadron.
And this was
because they have a book called One Star Squadron right now.
Oh yes, Charlie Esser told me all about it on Super Connectivity last night.
I know, I took a glance.
Oh my!
We're doing me now?
And this was the last issue in which the Earth 2 Hawkman wears the metallic bronze helmet he adopted in All-Star Comics 72. After this...
Sad day.
After this, he reverts to his yellow cow.
Sad day.
What, so he doesn't get confused with Earth 1 Hawkman, maybe? Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Noobs! Damn noobs.
All right. So, what did you think, Lilith Hellfire?
I thought it was a fun conclusion. Anytime they team up and it's like Earth 1, Earth 2, obviously Earth 2 doesn't matter. It's always going to be Earth 2. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Who said...
I'm not a sad girl. I'm a mad girl. There's a difference.
I was going to say, yeah, did your finger slip off that M key and hit the S key? Jeez. Who talks smack on Lilith Hellfire? You know who that is, Lilith Hellfire?
Is it Russell?
No, it's the power of chat.
Good morning. Go to bed.
She's like, greetings, get out.
I don't know. It's just something about this era of Justice League that I really enjoy.
Oh, yeah.
They had so much more freedom and stuff, but this was like towards like almost the beginning of the end, you know?
Yeah.
It's kind of sad reading this in retrospect. It's like, oh, they had so much more to offer. And then, we spent the next 30 years kind of scrambling about.
Mm-hmm. Well, you think about it. I mean, this era, Conway did a lot, so,
on every side of the aisle.
Exactly. But I mean, like, specifically here. And then, once we get Detroit, I mean, we don't get a league with, like, all of the big seven again until Grant Morrison in, like, the mid-90s.
Yep.
So, yes, the league. After Conway, the league was never the same for, what? Good.
Literally, I think it was pretty much 20 years. Almost.
It was at least a decade, I'd say.
But I think that's the beauty of Justice League. Like, it works better than Avengers. Like, Avengers, you kind of want the classic team up. You get kind of disappointed when it's not the classic team up. I mean, Spider-Man's fun, Wolverine's fun, but you kind of just want that classic lineup. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
With the Justice League, like, for me, like, yeah, I love the Big Seven, but the Big Seven are a bunch of oafs at this point. It's fun to bring in new blood as long as, it's not just for, business purposes. Looking at you, Black Adam and Naomi.
I mean, that upcoming death of the Justice League, I think they've all pretty much done everything but confirmed. Or it's like, oh yeah, everyone's going to think they died, but I think they're just going to be, banished or whatever. So
they might end up in limbo. Who knows? Depends on who's writing it. Go back to a deep dive, and maybe we'll actually get some more Earth 2 stuff, because Earth 2 stuff was really good a couple years ago, and then they just stopped making it.
I mean, seriously, I know I was thinking, maybe they're going to build a new league, without the big seven. Well, it looks like...
Well, they actually do need to They need to do something with the brand. So, we're killing off the Justice League. It's like Death of Superman. Okay, get the buzz going, see what they do, and what the follow-up's going to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or I liked your idea. They, it's like, hey, however months they're
we bring back the Justice Society for a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, all right, how would you feel about this if they're back on, like, Earth 2 or another parallel Earth, and it's just like, oh, why'd we forget them? Oh, because, some cosmic whatever shifted them to another Earth again, so... Now we're back to, like, Earth 1, Earth 2 team-ups. Would you be down for that, Lilith Hellfire?
Yeah, but I think, honestly, what makes me feel like they are going to do something with the Justice Society in the interim is just that Stargirl is just so damn popular right now. She's actually doing that, such a performer. I'm so great to see that show doing well. It's such a good balance of, like, corny goodness and, like, actual, like, comic book stuff, so.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, everything will always go back to the same eventually. It's like Stanley says, there's an illusion of change, but nothing actually changes. And that's kind of the comfort and beauty of comics.
Yeah. All right. If they're on a different Earth, would you be... I mean, we don't have to make them like 80, 90 years old because...
Right. They can all be back in their prime like the original stories.
I mean, they can be...
And that's fine with me.
Yeah, I mean, they can be slightly older than the Justice League, but yeah, they don't have to be senior citizens.
But for Jay, I see you lose it with Barry. Like, I love Jay and Barry's relationship, I love the whole Flash family because they're not really a family. You know what I mean? They just share the Speed Force, but it's just something special about the Flash family for me.
I mean, I don't know if it's just... I mean, we could only do with what we did with Wally. It's like all that happened, but we forgot for a while.
Yeah.
The only things that change are dead sidekicks.
And even then, even Stephanie's back now.
Oh, everyone's back. I mean, hell, please, we broke the continuum when we brought Bucky back. Come on.
We broke the You mean we broke the continuum when we brought frickin' Jason Todd back?
No, but both. I mean,
keep that that Marvel crap on the other side.
Hey, they were copying each other because that was around the same time. So
yeah, back and forth it goes.
Someone was copying somebody.
Hell, even Cassie is like, well, Batgirls, which, you know, we'll get to in our other, you know. Yeah. We are the premier Batman podcast on the internet.
Suck it, internet.
Don't feed the trolls, Phil.
I know. But no, just like the art of this time. I mean, wait a minute. Stupid. That's how you do a splash page.
Exactly. Oh man, we had so many of those too. Mm-hmm. Really should go back and make some posters out of those. Actually, as I was going through all my JSA and Justice League stuff, I have a lot of it. No, actual physical copies. I actually bought stuff back in the day. Like all my Justice League and Justice Society stuff, yeah, it's like actual physical copy stuff. So
nice.
Oh, he called you an old man.
I know one of them came first, a-hole. It's just it was around the same time, within like a year or so. I don't mean the exact same week, Chad.
You mean like Aquaman and Namor literally came out like 2 months apart? No shade, no tea. It just is what it is. Namor came first, though.
Heyo.
Imperious Rex, indeed.
Lilith loves a man in a green.
Only I do the Marvel jokes around here, okay?
Lilith loves a man in a green Speedo.
You know, the little flappy things on his ankles really do something for me.
Whoa!
Anywho, a great solid trilogy, honestly.
Oh, yeah. And again, it was like a different change of pace because, yeah, you get a team up with the JLA and the JSA, and then it wasn't quite the, hey, let's plan to meet at this certain time every year. It was something different.
Yeah, exactly. It was fun seeing those really kooky villains. Mm. Poor Floronic man.
And it was like a more...
Swamp Thing stole his thunder, and he's never been the same.
I know. I mean,
they actually tried to make that a thing in that last Swamp Thing book. So, and Poison Ivy, like I kind of like those modern day connections that we can make now.
I know. That's like the only big claim to fame the kids know Floronic Man for anymore is like, oh, he created Poison Ivy.
Oh, and that was John Glover in the movie. Mm-hmm. Hold it, our cinematic universes together.
Subscribe to the Patreon as we rip that one apart.
Oh boy, that's not the worst movie I write. I'm just gonna tell you. Ooh, that sure was close. I didn't get manhandled. In that movie, yeah, by the grace of God for Uma Thurman's character. Somebody's muffin's getting buttered. That ain't my business. All right, let's get to the new stuff because we had some good new stuff.
Damn. Yes. All right. So should we do Incarnate first? Because that was actually last week. So.
Oh yeah. Let me pull up the notes.
Hey, pull it up. And remember, kids, you still have time to send in your entries for the Lilith Hellfire impersonation contest.
I heard someone sent in some drops looking for a good old-fashioned no prize. Stash prize, I mean.
Just in the hour, all's good? Yes. I'm gonna
very good.
I'm gonna have to study that file like it's Holy Scrolls. To try to. I need some Justin drops.
Okay, Justice League Incarnate number 4. What can you say about this issue?
Well, it starts with what's her name? Dr. Multiverse on the cover. The multiverse is dying, and it's your fault.
Yeah, because you didn't buy the books. It's like, ooh, finally, somebody bigger than Darkseid. Probably a wholly original character, eh? Earth 7, by the way? Come on. Don't be a hack.
Wait, what's this? Stash prize. Have you seen Ray lately? Oh, I know, man. He's a caveman. I know.
Listen, you're gonna leave Captain Tank Top alone, all right?
I'm surprised he just doesn't like shave everything completely. His head, everything. I mean, they're down in their humid Australian summers right now.
Still ain't got nothing on Florida. Bless this swampy prehistoric mess.
Oh my! You with your Legion of Doom headquarters.
Seriously, I'm pretty sure. But like, come on. Oblivion Engine, just say MacGuffin. Just say MacGuffin!
Well, I mean, Joshua Williamson taking a big swing, and all right, kids, spoilers. It's basically, hey, the Great Darkness is big, you know what, slinging around and saying,
oh, it's the penultimate issue. Go ahead, spill the tea. They had plenty of time. This was last week. They had plenty of time.
Yes, the Great Darkness says, guess what? Every crisis since Crisis on Infinite Earths, it was me, Barry.
Take that, Betty Brant.
Everything since 1985.
See, they stole our idea. It's just not.
Everything since 1985. It was me.
Did you throw your book down? Because I threw my book down.
Oh, why?
I'm like, poor kid. He never stood a chance. If this was the plan, he never had a chance. People are going to roast you alive, son. I mean, I think that the book's done very well or whatever, but that reveal, a little too meta. A little too meta for me.
Well, again, is this part of their, their holy mission of, oh, hey, everything matters, so we're going to tie everything together. Or at least that's what he's trying to do.
The Vaughn memes.
Oh, don't even get me started on that, Chad. I'm surprised they didn't try to tie everything into Reverse Flash.
Shh. It's never too late.
I killed your mother in the multiverse. Suck it.
I mean, honestly, if the writers from the freaking Flash show, that's what they would do.
Oh my God. Don't get me started on Armageddon. No, Barry.
Yeah, exactly.
That made Thawne too whiny. God.
But yeah, Dr. Multi, like, everything is just so generic. I like the story in theory, but maybe not in execution as much.
I mean, last issue 3, they really went meta when her and Superman were like on that other Earth, and they had to like create a comic book.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, Williamson's really like.
I mean, we already did that though with Clark Kent.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're not treading anything new and exciting. These are just like the greatest hits. I mean, and to be fair, in this economic downturn, to give the kids the comfort food that they want, well, not the kids, the damn adults with the money, the things that they've been asking for, kind of makes sense at this point. Oh, especially with the merger looming about, a month away now? 2 months? April? Yeah, 2 months. So, things are really going to hit the fan. I really feel like things are going to hit the fan and really shift once that Discovery merger happens. So.
Yeah, I mean, they're shooting for anybody now. I mean, we're getting, on both sides of the street, we're getting all this 90s stuff. And
well, Marvel, that was always the plan. They trend and forecast what people want a little bit better just because they have that Disney engine behind them. I would say, Marvel was kind of behind back in the day a little bit. And that was okay. But yeah, now they definitely have the upper hand.
Is this Chad? I've gotten better flashes in downtown Seattle.
Are you okay, honey? Do you want to talk about it?
Talk about your trench coat mafia.
Just don't go to Portland then.
Oh, home of the Redwoods.
They don't say keep Portland weird for nothing. Like there's just posters everywhere. Keep Portland weird.
Is that what they mean by Redwoods? Hell.
It is.
Damn. So are we spinning something out of this too? Because didn't I see something like we're
Aquaman and Orion getting married? Hashtag fight me.
Oh my. No, didn't I see something about we're returning to the Flashpoint timeline or something?
Because we just love the Flashpoint timeline because there's a movie with somebody nobody... Okay, listen. Let him stay in those Fantastic Beasts movies. Let him stay over there. That's a Warner Brothers production. We can cancel that Flash movie. Let's just burn the film and get the insurance money back. For the love of God, nobody cares. Nobody wants it. Burn. Zack Snyder's DCEU is dead. Let it die.
Well, can we use the Flashpoint movie to like Ezra Miller goes in and then the Flash comes out?
And never comes back.
Well, no,
and then Grant, look, Grant's like, well, it's my last season on the Flash. I could easily step into this role for the movies. I sing, I dance.
How is this his last season? He already signed up for season 9.
Nah, that's what I mean, season 9.
Oh, is it the last one? Did they confirm that?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay. But yeah,
he just had to beat Arrowverse's count. Arrow's count. He just had to do it. Rude.
How much would the townspeople cheer if Ezra Miller goes in the beginning of the movie and he pops out the other side as Grant Gustin? Come on.
Or somebody else.
Anybody else. Yeah. That's what I was going to say. Ezra Miller goes in and then the other side he pops out as sold.
hell, give me Impulse at this point.
Oh.
Totally crashed with that, bro. Totally crashed with that.
Chad's on board for that. Yeah, for forgetting about all those. Yeah, the Snyderverse.
I'm over it. I need something new. I need something fresh. Let Bat-Pat be Bat-Pat in peace.
I mean, the Snyderverse is dead. There's just a few little...
There's so much linger because we still have that trilogy to complete for Wonder Woman. That's a contractual obligation on Patty Jenkins' side.
We got Aquaman 2 coming, yeah.
Well, that's been shot and reshot and, it is what it is.
So, yeah, that's...
Amber Heard, yeah, go ahead. It's fine.
I know. Oh, God. So, I mean, basically, it's dead, except they got to do those last couple movies and you got those...
And that's why I was like, you could have canceled Black Adam. You really could have.
Yeah.
I mean, The Rock's in like every other movie since 2018. So, I mean, he'll be fine financially. Just pay the man out and we don't need to do the movie.
Seriously, all it is those little incels on the internet keeping the, Snyderverse.
Only because they're fans of Zack Snyder, not the actual DC properties themselves. That's why no shade, no tea.
I know.
I don't like those guys.
Exactly.
No offense, Tyler. Not you, Tyler. We're not talking about you, Tyler. Which, by the way, happy birthday, buddy.
Happy birthday. So, yes, I mean, it's basically just some fanboys kissing Snyder's butt. We're like, oh.
And it's like Snyder has that whole universe over on Netflix. Go there. The Army of the Dead universe or whatever. They have that prequel and the cartoon. Go there.
Again, they act like everyone wants the Snyder.
Tell them to make another Sucker Punch for all I care.
Exactly. Oh, Chad. Wonder Woman will tank. Gal's politics are more corrosive than uranium rounds.
Listen, if people still like Brie Larson.
Oh, I don't know, man. The Captain Marvel 2, they got to bring in a ton of guest stars, so I don't know.
They can push it and make it a thing.
They
can.
They have to put all the other good Captain and Miss Marvels in that movie, so...
They're like, okay, she's dead. Monica Rambeau is your Captain Marvel now. Suck it.
Oh, my God. Charlie Esserwood. Oh, my God.
Honestly, I feel like that's the plan because, Brie Larson's YouTube channel, which was like her PR stunt to seem more relatable, it ain't working. It ain't working out for the Brie Larson in the Captain Marvel role. Sorry.
Seriously, yeah.
I told them they should have gone with Ronda Rousey. They don't listen.
Between that, I mean, Monica Rambeau, and then it seems in the comics, it almost...
She stole everybody's heart when she showed up, so it's just like... You want to be more diverse and woke, right?
Exactly. And then in the comics, it seems like they're
they're
slowly trying to bring Marvel back too. So I don't know, man. It seems like they're
trying to cater to all fronts. They're like, yeah, poor Kelly Thompson. Hopefully, it doesn't affect the comic book.
Yeah,
because I think her writing, she actually made her more relatable, down to earth, believable, vulnerable, which was the biggest thing for her. Or just knock that chip off her shoulder a little bit. So.
Yeah, or just reinvent
If
her.
they could have brought that into the movie. If they would have done Kelly Thompson stuff in the movie now, she would have made $1 billion, but people would actually like the character. It wouldn't have been so forced down our throats.
Exactly. Yep. Chad's here for Rambo. Yep. She was dope. Yep.
Honestly, the Marvel should have been a show, but whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of a movie. I feel like we're getting shortchanged on that front, but whatever.
I know.
Justice Incarnate. We got one more to go. When's it coming out? Next month? Because this was 4 or 5. The penultimate issue. Take a drink, Phil and Lilith, twice. I said it twice.
Yeah, I'm thinking that. Here, let me look it up. I'm thinking next month because this was last week. I think it came out. So.
Yeah. I want to say the second week.
Let me look it up. But yeah, probably something like that.
That week after the Batman or something like that, I think.
Oh, maybe.
Can't wait for that review.
Oh, yeah, we're going to... yeah, the movie itself. So, did you see the movies? They said the movie's almost as long as Endgame. It's like almost 3 hours long.
It's Matt Reeves. Like, if you don't know, if you're not a movie buff, of course, it's Matt Reeves' movie.
So, yeah.
What? Yeah.
All right, yes, Justice League Incarnate number 5 comes out March 1st.
Oh.
So, a few days before the Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well... I'm interested to see how they finish this all up and what everybody's reaction is going to be and what we do from there. Because it's funny because Human Target kind of it's like Justice Incarnate and then the other Justice League stuff. It touches on kind of everything, which I think so. If you're not reading that book, you might be a little lost because they bring it up a lot in that book. It's almost like a companion book. They should have just went ahead and done it as a tie-in, but that's just me. So anyway, let's get to the other Justice League book this week.
All right. Yes, Justice League 2022 Annual #1. Say that 3 times fast. Written by our buddy.
Bendis.
It actually wasn't that bad.
No, and I guess
the dialogue was pretty mellow.
Well, again, it's an annual size story, but again, is he better when they're just like, yes, you have to get this done in 1 issue?
Yeah. I was happy for, Wonder Woman, but then I was like, oh, she could have stayed away.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, she's just back from the dead, and now she's going to disappear again with the rest of them. It's like, really?
And of course, this is all just build up to that Justice League versus Legion.
Yeah. So. I was going to say that's why I wanted to throw it in, because it's like a prequel to Justice League versus Legion of superheroes.
Definitely, but I do want to shout out Sanford Green. I love Sanford Green's artwork on this book.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
great cover. Honestly, the art was great cover to cover. I just hate the I'm kind of really hating DC's like cover designs and stuff, like the little, the little ribbons, and I just hate I've hated the new DC logo forever, and they just make it so prominent and hard to forget.
Oh, what that's it.
I hate that thing.
It's just kind of plain. Yeah, doesn't it just seem kind of plain?
The font is disgusting.
and it's just so plain, because remember back in the 80s, at least they threw a couple stars around it or something.
Yes, and that might just be the nostalgia talking, but I don't know, it doesn't have any pizzazz.
I know. Is that just a sign? It's like, yeah, they don't care.
I think they changed it back in the day because, minimalism was the thing, and for graphic design, language and stuff like that. But I think that font is gross, and if they're going to keep just the DC logo with a circle, fix the font.
But does Marvel do anything fancy these days? I don't think theirs are.
No.
Either throw something around the logo, or it's give us corner boxes back and throw some character heads in there. Come on.
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, I do miss character boxes at this point.
I do. I used to love that. If it's a solo book, you have whoever in the corner box. I love team books because you get a bunch of heads, floating heads.
Hey-o. This podcast is rated Teen Plus.
Well, Lilith makes it Teen Plus.
Damn straight. My mission.
So for a Bendis book, you liked it?
Yeah, I thought it was really great for a Bendis book. Like I said, everything was pretty balanced and delightful, honestly. I'm actually saying something nice about Bendis.
I know.
But I like the character dynamics, how everybody was bouncing off of each other. But honestly, I really think that the artwork kind of really helped. I'm not gonna lie. Made it feel a little more dynamic, I guess.
And is this because of the last reboot or whatever, or is time running amok? Is that what Bendis is trying to tell us? Because again, we get Wonder Woman on that Brave and the Bold 28 cover. I'm like, I know at some point it was Black Canary. Now we're back to Wonder Woman, and
yeah, that's a shame. But also, Wonder Woman's brand needs to be rebuilt.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Specifically comic book Wonder Woman. I won't even get into the movie. We need a TV show for Wonder Woman, but that's just me.
Yes, exactly.
But yeah, so that's to be expected.
Although we did have TV star Naomi in this issue.
Comic book Naomi is better than TV Naomi. I'll say it.
Well, oh my god, I know. Even in a Bendis book, it moves quicker than that TV show. I'm sorry.
Like I said, no shade to Jill Blankenship, but she's the one that's kind of responsible for how Supergirl ended up. And I was very disappointed to see her name listed. We could have got Moira What's-Her-Face back from the first season of Arrow.
There you go.
Just saying. See, that's why they should consult me on these things. I know things.
Come on, DC.
Sometimes. I drink and I know things. That was a Game of Thrones reference, Philip.
Thank you.
Yeah, but I think that it didn't need to be the annual. It could have just been a one-shot. I think is my biggest gripe about this book. We wasted a Justice League annual on this. This could have just been a one-shot as the prequel to...
Yeah, maybe. I just wonder if maybe did Bendis have this plan for the monthly book, and then his run got cut short, so we threw it in an annual, maybe?
I don't know. They could, like I said, they could have made it a one.
Because Because I mean, this is Bendis. I mean, this could have been like 3 to 4 issues in the regular book. You know, if he would have had room, this could have been 3 or 4 issues in the regular book.
They're like, wrap it up.
Where'd Aquaman?
Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Where'd Aquaman and the others go? I don't know. Where did they go? Did you see them disappear? No, I did not see them disappear. Did you?
They got tired of being in the book, is what happened. Aquaman's like, I'm out of here. He called his friggin' pet octopuses and let's get out of here.
No, I like they only gave him 1 issue, so it's like, you know, now instead it's like, oh, are they lost in time? Yes, they are lost in time.
Exactly. Not that I care.
And Omac? Really?
I know. I was like, he tries to pretend like he's so into like deep dives and stuff, and I'm just like, you tried, but I know. Superficial.
See, I knew there was a character with a mohawk. It
was a nice effort on Bendis' part, but at the end of the day, the book does buckle under being a Bendis book a little bit. Just a little bit.
A little bit, but I think this was one of his better Justice League offerings.
It's one of his better DC things that wasn't on the Wonder imprint.
Yes.
I'll put it to you that way.
Yeah. Definitely.
Solid B- for me. B as in boy.
Yeah, I gotta
B as in Black Adam.
Really?
What? It was a B-. Oh, like
I agree with you. B- as in
Bendis.
All right. So, anything else, Little Hellfire?
No.
All right. So I'll pull up the schedule, but I know what's coming next.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know what's next.
Hey, Secret Origins Part 2.
Secret Origin Part 2?
2, yeah. We only did the first one so far.
I kind of watched them all, so like the first 4.
I'm surprised I haven't watched them all yet, but yeah. So Secret Origins Part 2 from the Justice League animated series.
It's nice having it on HBO Max, not having to dig out my DVDs. Although the DVD commentaries and stuff are pretty cool, so if you can get them on Blu-ray or DVD, like back in the day when DVD was everything, they had commentary just on the DVDs. You didn't have to buy Blu-ray for the special stuff. So exactly. I think Blu-ray's just remastered for the Justice League Unlimited cartoon. So,
and then in March we're gonna have another Justice League Justice Society crossover team up thing. So stay tuned for that. Oh, should I announce the guest we're gonna have the beginning of April?
Yes, please.
So yes, kids, send your thoughts, send your questions, because we're gonna have a big Justice League writer on. Yes, Mr. J.M. DeMatteis will be back to answer all our Justice League questions. So ask all your blah questions, or even some of the current stuff he's done. He loves
looking forward to it.
He loves talking Justice League. So yeah, send your.
You know, seeing my favorite writers from when I was a kid still being like active makes me feel not so old. Little vain on that one, but it's great to see those guys still having work and stuff. So
you're so vain. You probably think this podcast is about you.
Don't you?
All right, kids. So yeah, send your thoughts. Yes, on the.
We're doing me now.
Can I ask him about Scarlet Redemption?
Oh, don't get him started.
Moon Knight. Come on, Ray already did that. Come on. All right, kids. So yeah, send your thoughts. Email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can follow Unlimited Justice on Facebook, on Twitter. Join the Justice League Justice Society fan group on Facebook. Find the link to the YouTube channel. This and every episode we do gets a video on the YouTube channel. Check out the interview we did with Peacemaker's Andy Chang, which is blowing up on the internet. Hey, well, let me tell you, Lilith, the numbers keep climbing every day. So find links to that. Most importantly, find links to our Patreon, and if you can, please subscribe. Again, we're on our own. We're paying for this out of our own pocket. We don't have the capital to build our own transmatter portal, so subscribe. $3 to $5 gets you early.
We gotta settle for mother boxes and boobs.
We're gonna go down to the Salvation Army and get one of those secondhand mother box and boob tubes. So yes, $3 to $5 gets you the early access, the creator interviews, Mr. DG Chichester every single month.
Chichester chats.
talking about another one of his masterpieces.
I got the good mic out for you guys.
And of course, Patreon only exclusive, the worst superhero movies. We're doing the brackets. We're going to find the worst superhero movie. I saw something on Halle Berry's Catwoman last night. I was like, oh, I'll see you soon. So find links to all of that, or get yourself some Capes and Lunatics and Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks merch. Find everything at Linktree, linktr.ee/Capes and Lunatics. All right, Lilith Hellfire, which Earth can people find you on?
You can find me on Earth 2 or Earth 3. If you know, you know. But when I'm here on Earth 1, Earth Prime, you can follow me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire, on Instagram at Lilith Hellfire69, and of course at Lilith Hellfire69 on TikTok, making all the comments. I might just comment on your post next. Put it here. And shut your filthy mouth. Just going to the hole on principle on that one.
Whoa! Well, I guess we're not going classy anymore.
I'm going to the hole on principle.
Hey-oh.
Either do the 6 or do the 12. Yeah, Russell.
Oh, I was going to say, I thought that was Bendis's,
Either do the 12 or do the 24.
Thank you for joining us. And I swear, Mr. Bendis would love to talk to you someday. Oh, God.
It's all jokes and satire and parody.
I mean, we make fun of each other. So yes, kids, again, join us now in 1 week. Secret Origins Part 2. We're back to the animated series.
Easy watching.
Hey, well, that's right. Until then, come back for more justice.
Unlimited justice. Get some. Jokes, satire, and peyote.
Hello, I'm Anthony.
And I'm Dr. Issues.
And we're hosts of Capes on the Couch, the podcast where comics get counseling.
Superheroes don't always get to go home happy. That's where we come in.
We offer psychiatric and mental health analysis of comic book characters.
So check us out at capesonthecouch.live and across all social media platforms at Capes on the Couch.